everybody, and welcome to the 7th Annual Christmas Spectacular. Thank you. Thank you. I am Brian Tracy. I'm very, very honored to be here tonight. This is called the pre-show. This is actually not the show. This is the beginning, before the show, and I'm going to give you all kinds of things that you can think about during the course of the show. Is everybody in a good mood here, first of all? All right, good, good. Give yourself a round of applause. I want to hear you get all excited here for a second. That's great. Tonight is a very special night. Something very different is happening. We're going to be doing a lot of Christmas music. Before we get to that, though, I want to remind all of you that this show is going to be broadcast on the web tomorrow. If you would like to see it, you just go to www.achristmasspectacular.com. You got that? And I want to encourage all of you to get your friends and your family to watch, and you'll learn a lot more than you will actually get to see tonight. And we give you some ideas about how you can buy the CDs. And speaking of the CDs, did you hear the music when you were coming in? All right. We're going to be selling that CD a little bit later on. I'm going to introduce you to the young French composer who composed all that. And it's called The Age of Heroes. But that's only one CD we have tonight. We have 3 CDs tonight, and all of the music that you're going to hear tonight is recorded on those CDs by our cast. It is very exciting, and here's the best part about it. We're all here to benefit the Volunteers of America, right? The food bank? Well, if you buy a CD tonight for $15, because that CD has been sponsored, all $15 is going to go directly to the Volunteers of America Food Bank. That means that $15 will buy 15 meals for hungry people. So I want to encourage all of you, please, 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 dig in deep, buy as many CDs as you can, and a little bit later also, the cast and crew, after the show, will sign them for you if you would like that. Okay? Oh, I don't know. Does anybody know that I've been here, this is my 4th year doing this. I used to host Evening Magazine for many years, and then I went to NBC in New York, and then the Discovery Channel, and then I started this crazy little business called Ride the Ducks of Seattle. Anybody ever been on a duck? Have you? Well, that's nice. We're very fortunate. We are one of the hottest attractions in Seattle, the fastest growing attraction. We've got 12 ducks out there riding around now. And tonight, we're going to raffle off 2 pairs of 2 tickets to someone lucky in this audience who will get to go on the ducks whenever you would like to, compliments of the Volunteers of America. So we will see that box? You're all going to have to put your tickets in that box. And we'll pick that out right after intermission. Right now, I would like to introduce a member of the Volunteers of America, a spokesperson for the Volunteers of America, Mr. Bill Humphries, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Bill?
Good, Brian. How are you tonight?
Good. It's nice to see you again.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to be here. Wow, what a great crowd tonight. Welcome, everyone. Volunteers of America, Western Washington is thrilled to be associated with this spectacular production and to benefit from it through the kindness and the generosity of all you good people here tonight. As you know, all of the proceeds from tonight's spectacular go directly to the Everett Food Bank. What may not be known so well is the level of need in our community, what we call food insecurity. 1 in 10 of our neighbors will need to visit a food bank at some time this year. 1 in 10. The opportunities, and tonight's a great opportunity to extend a helping hand to our neighbors in need, especially those that are hungry for that most basic of thing called good, solid nutrition, is something that we can carry around with us every day. I'm thrilled to be here on behalf of the 500 Volunteers of America Western Washington employees and our more than 500 volunteers. We want to wish you all the merriest of holiday seasons. I want to do one more thing, though, tonight. I want to extend a special thank you to our host, Dr. Sanford Wright.
Stand up, Sanford. Stand up.
As we talk a bit about heroes tonight, Dr. Wright, please know that you're one of our heroes. Enjoy the show.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you very much. Bill Humphreys, ladies and gentlemen, come on. We got to get warmed up here a little bit. Much better. Do we have anybody up there in the balcony? I can't hear the balcony. Is anybody up there? All right, good. Good. Well, tonight we're celebrating heroes, and you may wonder about that being the Christmas time of year and heroes and how do they go together. Well, the Volunteers of America have designated each and every one of you in the audience as a hero because you've brought food with you tonight, and you're going to be contributing to help feed some people who really need it desperately. So, as far as I'm concerned, you're all heroes out there. Give yourself a round of applause. And I happen to notice right down here in the front row, we've got a gentleman that and his wife, who I consider to be a hero as well, Marlon and Jeanette. Why don't you come on up here? I don't know if you remember this, but I believe it was 2 years ago, Marlon was in Iraq, and he was over there, and his wife Jeanette was in the audience, and we were videotaping this, and it was going to be on the internet the next day. So we had Jeanette stand up and say hi to her husband Marlon back then, and he actually got the chance to see that. How did that feel when you were back there?
Oh, very homesick.
I'm sure it did. So, Marlon, I want your opinion about this. I just designated all these wonderful people as heroes. What do you think of that whole deal?
Well, Brian, calling people heroes for bringing all this lovely food here could be a little strong.
You mean a little over the top?
A little, maybe. Yeah. But everybody's really a hero as long as they go out of their way,
Well, I'll tell you what, a little bit later in the show, we have someone coming up here who is going to actually validate the fact that you are all heroes. Thank you very much for being with us, Marlon. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jeanette. Okay, one last thing. If you have a cell phone on you, would you please shut it off? If you have cameras, we would appreciate it if you did not take flash photography, even on your cell phones, while the show goes on. All right, everybody have a great time tonight. Relax. Let it all go, okay? Thank you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 7th annual Christmas Spectacular. Let's hear it. Yes, you're all on TV right now. So make sure you smile and you have a great time tonight. I'm Brian Tracy. I'm your host. I am very honored to be here tonight. I'm glad that you're all here, and we want to thank you for supporting the Volunteers of America. Right now, I would like to introduce Commander Richard Guile to come out here. He is the commander of the Everett High School ROTC program. Richard? Hi, Richard. Richard, before we begin, I'd like to first ask you a little bit about yourself, and then I want you to tell me about the program, okay?
Certainly. Well, Brian, I flew helicopters in the Navy for a number of years, and one of the best missions we had was search and rescue, where we had the opportunity to go out and help people that were in trouble, not unlike the Volunteers of America. And now I've got one of the best jobs in the Navy. I work in the Navy's junior ROTC program right down here at Everett High School. And the ROTC program instills in kids self-confidence, discipline, and the leadership skills that they need to be ready for life's challenges. You know, Brian, a lot of people worry about the youth of America today. I don't, because I get to see the best of them every day down there. Our kids work hard and do their very best to achieve their personal best in everything that they do. In fact, in just a minute, we're going to get to see some of these kids.
Would you honor us to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I'd be proud to. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the arrival of the colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and then our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The Everett Police Choir, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Commander. Commander Richard Guile, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I told you earlier tonight that we're here and we consider all of you to be heroes. And do you remember when you came in, you were listening to some great music? It was a great CD. I'd like to introduce you to the young French composer who composed all of that music. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please give a warm round of applause for Charles Avalanche, ladies and gentlemen. Charles, how you doing? I almost messed up your name there. Did I do okay?
Well, it was okay, yeah.
It's not great. Is that not great?
You're doing great.
Yes. Well, anyway, I wanted your opinion since you have written all this music about heroes. Do you remember Marlon saying that this might be just a little bit over the top, calling all of these people heroes? What do you think about that?
Well, first of all, I would like to say that it is great to be here tonight in the theater and being able to support the Volunteers of America. Ladies and gentlemen, the Volunteers.
Yes.
So, yeah, not at all. I think that calling, when I made the Age of Heroes at the very beginning, the idea was to honor all kinds of heroes. And what people are doing here tonight by coming and supporting the Volunteers of America represent the very idea of an Age of Heroes. That's my opinion on that. So I don't think the word was exaggerated at all.
Right, and you actually have a video here to prove it, correct?
Exactly. We have this presentation video that I think addresses that very point.
Okay, Charles, let's roll the video.
My name is Jim Swenson. I'm an orthopedic surgeon working out of Monroe, Washington. I've also been involved in the U.S. Army for a little over 20 years now, and during that time I've been deployed 4 separate times. The various medals the military does give out certainly make you feel better and make you feel like someone's noticing what you're doing. But again, I think it's really that feeling inside. It's not so much a possession that you're given or a piece of metal. You know, it truly is a band of brothers. You're there in a tough situation and things aren't so good, but you'll do basically anything because of your friends that are with you. I was with a physician assistant at that time who, at no extra asking, he just basically volunteered and said, I'll go, and jumped in the Humvee and took us right where we needed to go, not really realizing he was driving through a minefield, and took care of the soldiers, did what we needed to do to get a helicopter in there to get them out, then only to realize that there was really no way to get out of that minefield for quite some time. And in my mind, that was a real act of heroism. We had a lot of interpreters who were Iraqis who spoke English, very well educated. And at first I took these interpreters for granted. They would show up every day. But I found it very interesting. That is, they would interpret for us. They would wear dark glasses. Sometimes they would wear bandanas over their face, various type of disguises. And I asked them, why do you do this? And the reason is because they were putting their lives and their family's life at risk. Because as the word got out to the other Iraqis that they were assisting the Americans, then their lives were in danger, and their families' lives were in danger. And there were some instances where our interpreters would not show up, and we would later find out that they had been caught by the insurgents and had been killed. And I asked quite a few of these, why do you do this? Why do you put your lives at risk? Why even bother with us Americans when you don't have to, no one's forcing you? And their reason was they felt that our cause was so great. They wanted to see such great changes in their country. They were willing to sacrifice whatever it took to help us. And in my mind, that's another great example of heroes. Yeah, I think there are heroes all around us.
My name is Suzanne Eveston. I work for the City of Everett as a police officer. We're both immigrants, so we share that in common. And Axel came into America when he was 13 months old. I came when I was 22, and we've both been with the City of Everett in the dog unit. He came in '99, and we became an active unit in 2000.
Well, first of all, we were actually out on another call, an MVA down on the boulevard, when this call came in.
This suspect came around the corner at a very high rate of speed, and when I saw him, it was too late to recover or respond with my vehicle, pretty much, and he hit me in the driver's door, causing a tremendous amount of damage.
We arrived on scene, pulled an extinguisher. There's just a little bit of smoke coming from the engine compartment of the car. The police officer said they had gotten the fire knocked down.
Our efforts wouldn't have been successful if it wouldn't have been for the first police officer on the scene.
At that point, I stuck my head in the car to see the condition of the officer. She was conscious, complaining of a burning feeling in her legs.
I was very seriously injured, and we didn't really know how serious the injuries were initially.
Started unloading the extrication equipment, Jaws of Life.
There were weapons in our way. There were consoles in our way that are not normally constructed in your average civilian vehicles.
We removed the roof and then started working on the door.
We became very emotional when we realized that it was the 8 years to the day that we lost Brian DiBucci in the line of duty.
And got her feet exposed and got her out on a backboard and into the back of the medic unit. It took about approximately 10 or 12 minutes.
The dog had been moving and barking in the back seat of the car. Fortunately, there was a cage between it and us, but one of the first arriving police officers took note and went around the passenger side of the car and went in the back seat to comfort the dog. In the meantime, might have got bit once or twice. We whisked her to our medic unit where Sean and I actively immobilized her, sedated her, intubated her, got a couple of IV lines, tried to assess her injuries, and tried to stabilize her on the way on the 30-mile ride to Seattle.
The night of my accident, I had a lot of heroes helping me stay alive and get out of the car. And for me, at that time, it was my coworkers and police and fire on scene. And then it transcended to the nurses at the hospital who've spent so much time helping me recover.
My name's Dwayne Davis. I work at Volunteers of America. I've been employed there almost 17 years, and I'm the director of the GROW program. And August 29th, 2005, Hurricane Katrina hit the southern coast of the U.S., Louisiana, Mississippi, parts of Alabama. And our affiliate in New Orleans was pretty much devastated by the flooding and the winds. Tom was asked if we could put together a relief crew to go and support at this point it was 66 disabled children and adults, many of which were profoundly disabled, and 48 staff. I'll never forget, and I was really impressed by, was how much this community had reached out to Volunteers of America. Many of our competitors in this field with developmental disabilities also contributed hundreds and thousands of dollars that we could take down. So it was really difficult because many of the employees didn't know if their loved ones were found, their homes were destroyed, and you could see the fear in their eyes, the pain. The morning shift would work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., overnights 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And what we would do throughout those shifts during the day, you would be responsible for the personal care, medication and medical support, behavioral support. The other thing too was we didn't have a whole lot of information about the people we served, and many had really complex and complicated medical issues. People lost pretty much everything that they've had. None of the group from here had ever seen or witnessed anything like that. Every single person from Western Washington that went down there for that week was a hero and will always be a hero in my mind. It's this connection within our organization that will always be there. There's the hug, there's the connection, and there's the feeling and belief that we all did good.
They are 2 of 11 now, 2 of 12 from 3. Brockman with the tomahawk.
Hi, my name is John Brockman, power forward for the Washington Huskies. Sports in my family has always been major, but my mom wanted me to know that there is much more to life than just sports. All of you out there have been a hero at one time or another. It may not have been major, it may not have been huge, but you've been a hero. You've helped someone. Everywhere there are heroes that I believe kind of go under the radar, heroes that you don't hear about, heroes that are doing things and don't want any publicity. They don't want anyone to really even notice what they're doing. They do it for themselves and for other people. A great story about this is a good friend of mine, Steve, and his son, Nick. A situation where Steve has really halted his entire life, halted his career, halted everything for the better of Nick, to try and help him, to try and put him first and give him an experience that he wouldn't have experienced otherwise.
Nicholas was born in 1982 in May, a day after my wife's birthday. He was so involved with seizures that he had to be induced into a coma for a week. And after he started coming out of that, that's when we discovered some other problems, and we had those surgically repaired. And it wasn't until the age of 12 that he started to be able to actually stand up on his own and balance. One of his first signs that he ever learned was how to say please. So he's now saying please because it is actually rubbing your stomach, but Nick has patted his stomach to show that he's wants something. And he also asked for, how do you say eat? All right. Nicky wants what? You want the camera. All right. Sometimes we'll have to put a helmet on him because he is also self-abusive. So we went through some real hardships, including a bankruptcy in 1990. This is my wife, Mary, and 75 to 80% of families that have a disabled child in the family end in divorce. We've been married for 33 years, and the last 25 have been with Nick. It was just last April of 2007 that for the first time in 20 years we were able to actually get away for 7 days, 7 nights, and to actually take a vacation with each other. The most definitive hero that I see are those individuals who will willingly and looking for taking care of handicapped students or handicapped children.
I don't really believe in the hero per se as a person in a way. I really see it more as an act.
Yeah, I think there are heroes all around us.
I never really thought so much of, in my mind, what a true hero was.
I think a hero can be anything you want it to be.
All of you out there have been a hero at one point or another. It may not have been big. It may not have been Hurricane Katrina's survival. It may have not been the 9/11 attacks. It may not have been serving your country in a war. I'm proud to support the Volunteers of America and work that they do. I encourage them to keep lifting people up and also challenge you in your community, in your everyday life. Look for occasions, look for situations where you can lift others up and make them and yourself better in the long run.
Pretty powerful stuff, isn't it? What do you think? Would you like to meet the heroes? Would you? Let's bring them out here. Come on out. Don't be shy. Keep your applause going, everybody. Right over there. How you doing? He's over there. And I think they're coming right out in the middle. Our heroes, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to, I would like to personally say thank you to all of you. You're all amazing people, and thank you very much for coming down tonight and sharing your stories with us. We really appreciate it. And John, I figure I'll pick on the tall guy here. I understand you just came from a game. Is that true?
That is correct. We definitely could have used Nick tonight. So yeah.
The big question is, did you win?
We did win.
All right. How about that? So, John, you have a few words you'd like to say before we move on here?
Yeah, I'd just like to just re-emphasize what I said in the video and about the heroes we see. I think a lot of times we think of heroes and as the people we see on TV or read about in the newspaper, and real heroes, the true heroes out there are the people who do things behind the scenes and really don't want any credit at all. They just do it because they know it's the right thing. So,
thank you very much. Well said. Steve and Mary and Nick, I just want to say I am so impressed with you. Steve, I'm sure you've got something that you can say to everybody out there.
We'd love to. First of all, we'd want to thank everybody through Volunteers of America for recognizing us as heroes tonight. But as we see it, those people who came tonight and volunteered their food products and things like that and came to support others are truly the real heroes for hunger, and we appreciate and we applaud you for doing that. Thank you.
Thank you. Some amazing people, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for them. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, okay, everybody. I think that tonight we should really, to our special guests that are on stage tonight, say a big Christmas Spectacular 2007 thank you. But it's going to be a little bit different. So we are going to say it in French. So in French, we would say merci. Everybody with me? Merci. Here you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thanks, John. Appreciate it. All right, in just a minute, I'm going to be introducing a gentleman that how many of you have ever been to a Christmas Spectacular before? Just applaud if you've been here before. That many. Well, you're going to recognize these people. And how about a round of applause for Charles, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, Charles. Great job. Very talented man. Right now, I'd like to introduce another very talented man, a gentleman that I've had the pleasure of working with 4 times now in the Christmas Spectacular. He flew all the way up here from Las Vegas. He is truly spectacular in his own right. Ladies and gentlemen, Dana Franks. Dana.
Good evening, Brian.
I think you need a little louder jacket than that.
How do you like it?
I really like. That's actually cool. I wonder if it would fit me. So how you been, Dana? We haven't seen each other in a year. How are things going?
Yeah, it's been fine. I've been working down in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace.
Uh-huh.
And they have me singing now.
They have you singing.
Yeah.
Well, you've all heard him sing. He's got a great voice. It's about time. I think it's about time.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about the CDs that all of these wonderful people are going to buy tonight.
Well, these are CDs of holiday classics, and we call it the red, white, and blue set. So you have to get the whole set, that is. And many of the people here on this show are on the album. Even some of our kids are on the album also. So
I want to remind all of you that, remember, I said that these albums are sponsored. So if you spend $15 for a CD, all of that money is going to go to Feed the Hungry. That's 15 meals. And our goal tonight is to actually get 6,000 meals tonight. So reach deep into your pockets. And one last thing before we go, if you don't mind. I'd like to, can I give you a plug?
Sure.
Okay. Dana is in town for how long?
I'll be here all of next week.
All of next week. And you're going to be performing locally, right?
Yes.
Where's that?
Jazz Alley.
In Jazz Alley.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
So
be
if
doing
you...
Ain't Misbehaving.
Huh?
I'll be doing Ain't Misbehaving.
Ain't Misbehaving. Okay, so check him out at Jazz Alley next week. I'm going to get off the stage so you can get the show going. Okay, Dana? It's all yours. Take it away.
1, 2, 3.
Some get the spirit from sleigh rides and a snowman, while others find it finding that special tree. I like the smiles and the joys of being with family, and the sparkle in the faces that I see.
Some see the lights that brighten the shops on Main Street, and feel the spirit in the magic that they bring. I like the thrill of a city at night as the shoppers fill the streets, but the melody just brings it home for me.
A gift of music to put you in the spirit of the holiday. A gift of music, there's something for everyone.
There's a song in the air and love is everywhere.
Come along and help me sing a gift of music. Give me some music. A gift of music. Let the message of the season ring.
After working and running from sun up to sundown, you get so tired the zest seems to fade away.
But when I hear a song full of Christmas joy, the blues just fades away.
The blues just goes away.
A song of cheer makes any day a brighter day. A gift of music to put you in the spirit of the holiday. A gift of music, there's something for everyone. There's a song in the air and love is everywhere. Come along and help me sing a gift of music. Give me some music. A gift of music. Let the message of the season ring from the hilltops, ring from the fields. The sound of music singing in my ear.
A simple song, a message for all people of the earth, that the light has finally come.
A gift of music to put you in the spirit of the holiday. A gift of music, there's something for everyone.
There's a song in the air and love is everywhere.
Come along and help me sing a gift of music. Give me some music. A gift of music. Let the message of the season ring. A gift of music. It's the music that we bring.
Katie Tomlinson, ladies and gentlemen. How about that?
Hello, thank you.
Hi, Katie.
Hey, Brian, how are
you?
I'm doing great. You look absolutely magnificent tonight.
Thank you. I dressed up for the occasion.
You know what? It's so nice to work with you again. I've worked with you many years ago. The first time I actually did this show.
That's right. It's been some years now.
It has, but you've been very busy. You've been away in the big city.
Yeah, I moved to New York 2 years ago, so that's why I haven't been here. I'm so happy to be back. I went and did a show, a Broadway show called The Pirate Queen that was written by the writers of Les Mis and Miss Saigon. So that was kind of a dream come true, and I did that for a year. And now I'm just, living the life in New York. So.
Well, I'll tell you, not many people can say that they have participated in a Broadway show, an original Broadway show.
An original Broadway show. It was pretty great.
Well, we're really happy to have you here with us tonight. Thank you for taking the time and coming back
I'm
here.
so happy to be here. It's great.
Well, I don't know if since you've been gone, I've been hosting the show.
Right.
And every year, including the year that you were here earlier, I always have this, there's an issue. There's always an issue with the show.
You have issues, it's true.
Not me. There's always an issue somewhere that I have to deal with. And this year, there's a problem.
What's the problem?
The issue is me. I have the problem.
You have a problem.
I have a problem.
Is this a personal problem? Do you want to tell all these people what it is, or?
Well, actually, I will tell you because I'm a little bit nervous about this, but the producer wants me to sing tonight.
You sing?
I'm not excited about this. Huh?
I didn't know you sang.
Well, I actually don't. Many years ago, about 100 years ago, I actually did do that. But the last time I sang now was in the shower this morning.
Well, that's a start.
And it wasn't pretty.
Right?
It wasn't pretty.
No. What's wrong with singing? Come on. We all love singing. Everyone here loves singing.
Yeah, but you do it all the time. So I'm a little bit nervous about this.
Right,
and I have to tell you, and to be honest with you, I've been thinking about this, and I was going to see if I was just thinking maybe I could just sneak out of here and just let you MC the show, and I don't have to deal with any of this.
All right. Well.
Perfect.
Do you guys mind? No.
I'll see you later.
I think there's a window out there. You could just jump out.
Yes.
No?
Well, you know what? I thought about, I wanted to do that, but the producers, of course, Sanford, we're talking about Sanford. He's a pretty smart guy, right? He knew that I might be trying to get away, so he decided that the Everett Police Choir was not only here to sing, they were here to make sure that I sing.
I see. So they have a dual purpose tonight. They're a security force.
That's right.
All right.
That's what I understand anyway.
Well, I mean, how many of them can there be?
I don't know.
I could probably distract
I
them
wouldn't
for
think.
you.
I don't know how many were there. It's probably two.
Oh.
Probably.
Yes, I think I definitely can distract them for you.
You can. Okay.
I think so.
What's that in his hand? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, but
That looks like an
Stand.
ouch stick.
It does.
Ouch.
But there's only, come on now, there's only 3 of them. I think.
Well, you know what? I got to tell you, they thought of that too. There's more out there somewhere. Yes.
Oh, all right.
There's.
Well, in that case.
See, there they are. Well. Okay, I'm not going anywhere, guys.
So in that case, we need to figure out how to get you to sing.
Exactly.
All right.
Right.
Don't worry, guys. He's not leaving. It's all right. Step back. Step away from the stage.
Friendly chaps, aren't they?
All right, so we're going to figure out how to get you to sing. How about
Okay.
a little coaching?
Okay.
All right, we have a lot of singers here. How about Ksenia? Ksenia's back at the show this year, and I bet she can give you a few pointers.
Let's have a round of applause for Ksenia, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you so much.
So, Ksenia, before we get into you coaching me what to do and all of this stuff, let's talk a little bit about you. So, what have you been doing?
Since I graduated from Kamiak High School, I've moved to California, and I've been going to school there, studying voice.
Yes, well, you should. Actually, I don't know if you remember this, but we discussed the fact last year that you won a very prestigious award when you were in high school.
I did. Actually, it was 2 years ago.
Okay.
I won first place for sopranos in the state of Washington.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. So she went. So of course she went to music school. So are you enjoying that?
I'm enjoying it so much. I've been singing in Bulgarian.
In Bulgarian?
In Bulgarian.
You actually speak Bulgarian?
Oh, no, just sing.
Oh, well, sort of like me in English. I sort of try to do that. So what are you going to do tonight?
I'm going to sing something Irish, because I heard that you're Irish, right?
I am Irish, as a matter of fact, yes.
Great.
A little Celtic?
A little Celtic Christmas music, great.
Okay, I'll watch and hopefully learn.
Learn something.
All right.
feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. Hear the page and stand by me, if you know it telling, yonder pleasant who is he, where and what is dwelling. Sir, he lives a goodly hands, underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence, by St. Agnes fountain. Sir, the night is darker now, and the wind blows stronger. Fails my heart, I know not how I can go no longer. Mark my footsteps, my good page, tread now in them boldly. You will find the winter's rage freeze your blood less coldly. In his master's steps he trod, where the snow lay dinted. Heat was in the very sod which the saint had printed. Therefore, Russian man, be sure, wealth the rank possessing, you who now will bless the poor shall find yourselves blessing.
That was beautiful, Ksenia. Thank you so much.
Nice job.
Lovely.
Ksenia, everybody. Isn't that beautiful?
That was beautiful.
Reminded me of the homeland.
You ready to sing some Irish music for us now?
Yeah, sure. No, not really.
So did that help at all? Did you watch? Did you listen? Did you learn?
Well, I did, but there's still a little bit of a problem, and that's that Ksenia is a beautiful young woman, and I don't know if you noticed, I'm a guy.
So you think you need a guy to coach you?
I think it would help.
He is so demanding, this one, isn't he?
It would be helpful. It would be.
All right,
Do we
fine.
have a guy
Victor,
around here?
I saw Victor warming up back there.
Yes, yes.
Will you come out and give us a
I
hand
sure will.
here?
Hi, everybody.
Victor Benedetti, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody.
Now, this is a manly man.
He can do the trick. If
Victor,
anyone
how
can.
you doing?
I'm doing good, Brian. How you doing?
I haven't talked to you either for a year. What have you been up to?
I know. We get this one-year reunion every year. It's
I
great.
know. So what have you been doing?
I've been singing around the country a lot, but I think the best thing I did actually was doing a production of Don Giovanni with my wife in France this year. And it was great because it coincided with our 10th anniversary. So I
Wow.
got off really easy, you know.
So
we
it
were
was
already
like
there.
It was a honeymoon in France.
Exactly.
That's actually your 10th honeymoon. Am I right? 10th?
Every day is a honeymoon. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
perfect
Whoa.
answer.
Is she here? Is she in the audience? No.
Is she in the audience?
No, but hopefully she'll hear about it.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, you see, I do have a problem. I have to tell you, I really am nervous about this whole
About what?
about this singing thing.
Oh, yeah, you're going to sing
So
this year.
maybe you can help me out.
Well, you know, we could do some of the songs that Katie and I did on the new
I think
album.
that's a great idea.
Okay, I'm going to let you two do that, and I'm going to go back and listen.
Excellent.
In fact, actually, why don't you start it off?
Okay.
I'll discuss with Brian backstage.
Excellent. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, if you pine for the sunshine of a friendly gaze, for the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. I met a man who lives in Tennessee, and he was heading for a Pennsylvania, and some homemade pumpkin pie. From California to New England, down to Dixie's sunny shore. From Atlantic to Pacific, gee, the traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. 'Cause no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy in a million ways, for the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home. Mr. Clipper Anderson. Mike McGee. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. 'Cause no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy in a million ways, for the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home. For the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home.
Thank you, Victor. That was lovely.
Katie, your turn. Sing the Nat King Cole one.
This is also on the new album that you can buy tonight. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times and many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
Beautiful job. Beautiful job.
Thanks, Victor.
You know, one of the
Let's sing a
best
duet,
things
huh?
about doing this album was not only working with Katie, but to get to work with Dana again.
Yes,
in these
always so
wonderful,
much
wonderful
fun.
arrangements.
Wonderful
including,
arrangements.
This next one, this duet from Let It Snow. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
When we finally say goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm.
But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbye. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm.
But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm.
I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying.
But as long as you love me so,
let it snow,
let it snow,
let it snow,
let it snow,
let it snow, let it snow.
Now, Katie, this is one of these fabulous arrangements that Dana put together of White Christmas, so you got to do that now.
All right, I'll
All
do
right.
that one. After it's snowed and everything, we might as well sing a White Christmas, huh? I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be
Katie Tomlinson, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice. Boy, if that doesn't get you in the mood for Christmas, I don't know what will. Our next performer is actually one of my favorite performers that we've had on the, been lucky enough to have on the Christmas Spectacular. This guy not only is an amazing talent, and you're going to see that, but he also is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Carl Kelly, please. Hey, Carl, how you doing? It's great to see you. It's great to see you here. So tell me, what have you been up to?
Well, just working. Did some really cool studio gigs lately. and got a chance to do some work for Michael McDonald. That was pretty awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you a big fan of his?
Oh, absolutely. One of my icons.
So what was it like if you're in the studio and you hear him in the headphones and you're singing with him? Was it like
Well, he wasn't there.
No.
Actually, he's off doing what he does.
Yeah.
But we were singing to music tracks where we heard his vocal in our headphones, and we were laying down the background vocal parts. So.
But you know that you're possibly going to be.
Hopefully, I think they were working through like 30 or 40 songs to decide what they're going to put on their CDs.
So you're hoping you're not on the cutting room floor, right?
Yeah, so we'll see. But it was
I
fun.
don't think so. I don't think so. So what are you going to sing for us tonight?
Well, I'm going to do the title song from one of the CDs. It's called This Christmas.
Okay, perfect. Take it away. Carl Kelly, everybody.
Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. Yeah. This Christmas, fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Gonna shake a hand, y'all, yeah. Ooh, the presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town, they do, yeah. This Christmas, fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna shake a hand, y'all. Oh, the fireside is all blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna have a Merry Christmas, yeah. A very special Happy Christmas. So you go out and have a special Christmas, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Carl Kelly. See what I mean? See what I mean? Yeah, and he's not done yet. He's going to be singing a little bit later in the show. I want to remind all of you that all of the music you're going to hear is on the CDs that we're selling tonight. And don't forget, they're sponsored, so if you spend $15 on a CD, you're actually going to be creating 15 meals for needy people. So don't forget that, okay? Right now, I'd like to introduce you to someone who's new to the Christmas Spectacular. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Megan Chenovic? Hi, Megan.
Hi, Brian.
God, you look so beautiful. Move right out here so everybody can get a good look at you. Oh, you look terrific. That's a beautiful, beautiful
Thank
dress.
you, thank
Doesn't she
you.
look great? Look
Well,
at that.
Nothing but the finest for the Volunteers of America tonight. I'm so excited to be here.
So tell me a little bit about yourself, because we actually haven't met before tonight. So what have you been doing?
Well, I was invited to sing tonight by Sanford Wright, and he was one of the friends of a show, producers of a show I did this past summer with Lyric Light Opera of the Northwest. I played Fiona in Brigadoon. I performed up at the McIntyre Hall in Mount Vernon and also at the Kirkland Performing Arts Center in Kirkland.
Oh, wow. That must have been exciting.
Absolutely. It was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And actually, if you have a moment, one of the producers from the show, Brenda Mueller, is here tonight, and I'd love to introduce her.
Absolutely. We'd love
Absolutely.
it.
Brenda.
Let's hear it from Brenda, ladies and gentlemen.
Brenda Mueller, everyone.
Hi, Brenda. Welcome to the show. So, Brenda, so you know, in show business, always it's what's next. So, what's next for you?
Well, we had a really great year with Brigadoon. Megan was a beautiful Fiona, and this year we're looking forward to doing Beauty and the Beast. Oh, wow. So it should be a great show. Yeah, we'll be, the show will go up in July. We'll be having auditions after Christmas, and the ball will be rolling. We expect to have a spectacular show, and hope everybody will come.
Well, after you see me sing tonight, I'm gonna, be auditioning for the show. So
For the Beast, or?
keep that in mind. Yeah, the Beast. Thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it from Megan. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a wise guy in every audience, isn't there? Hey, tell me, what are you going to be singing for us tonight?
Well, I'd like to sing one of the songs that I sing on the album, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree.
I love that song. It's one of my favorites. Take it away.
Me too. All right, band, let's kick it. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. All right, and now Mr. Dana Franks on the piano, everyone.
Megan Chenovic, ladies and gentlemen. God, I love that song. Great song. All right, let's get Ksenia Popova out here one more time. Ksenia, come on out.
Hello.
All right, so what's now? What's next? What are we going to do?
Well, this year I told Sanford that I had to sing with Victor.
You did? You want to sing with Victor?
I want to sing with Victor.
Well, good. You know, you've heard about this little problem that I have, that I have to...
Well, we can both
I have to
teach you.
sing tonight. Oh, you can?
Of course.
All right. Well, where is he? Let's bring him out here. Where's Victor Benedetti? Come on out, Victor. Well, you know, it's kind of a good thing that you're going to do this, because we're looking for some way to describe what happens with the bell ringer. You've seen the bell ringers out there for the Volunteers of America. You've both seen that, right? Oh, yeah. Well, it would be a great way to kind of describe what happens out there. Would you mind doing the bell ringer for us?
You bet.
Okay,
it's another
perfect.
one of the Dana Frank originals.
Okay, it's all yours.
until the night the ringers bring a smile bright, and to a family hope and light, bell ringers lullaby. The bells that are ringing says joy that they're bringing to folks like you and I. Don't let a chance to love pass you by. With the dawn of Christmas Day, the shoppers stop along the way
to bring a gift to give away. Bell ringers lullaby.
Don't let a chance to live pass you by.
Jingle, jingle, hear them ring. The song of hope makes the world sing.
There are angels waiting for their wings to take to the sky. Don't let a chance to hope, don't let a chance to love, don't let a chance to give pass you by.
Very nice. Very nice.
Jack Flitzman.
Isn't that pretty? And how about a round of applause for Dana? He wrote that song. Beautiful. Very nice job. Well, you know what? This is one of my favorite parts of the show. I'd like to introduce a bell ringer to you. Her name is Alice Sturgeon. Can we bring Alice out here? Give her a round of applause. Right out here in front here so everybody can get a look at you. So Alice, you're going to kind of walk me through this and how it works. But before we do that, just tell me, how long have you been a bell ringer?
21 years.
21 years. How about that? And you're out there in all kinds of weather, right?
Correct.
You know what? You are such a sweetheart for doing this. Why don't you go through this and just explain how easy it really is? Now, if you see these out on the street, this is what it's for. It's just to collect money for the Volunteers of America, right?
That is correct.
What do you just reach in the pocket, right?
Well, as people come by, I'll greet them. Good evening, Merry Christmas, whatever's appropriate. And if they desire to, they can take money from their pocket, their wallet, whatever, and put it in the chimney. The money from the chimney is collected every night, and it goes directly to the food bank.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, and you've been doing this for 21 years? God bless you. Alice Sturgeon, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I'd like to introduce another newcomer to the Volunteers of America Christmas Spectacular. Would you please welcome Shelley Logan? Come right out here, Shelley. Shelley, you seem to have a fan base in the audience.
I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say. Well, tell me who you are and how come so many people out there love you.
Well, I think I have some adoring students that I adore.
Oh,
and
really?
They're out there.
So you're a school teacher?
I am.
What do you teach?
Choral music.
Oh,
In the Everett School District at Evergreen Middle School.
So you're a music teacher.
But I also founded, way up there, the Snohomish County Children's Choir Program in 1999.
Wow,
So
that's.
we hear them.
Well, I've heard rumors that you're an extremely talented woman.
Well, thank you.
And not only that, you are the director of the Imagine Children's Museum.
There they are out there, all my children.
Yes,
too.
singers, right?
I'm like the little old lady in a shoe. I have so many kids, I don't know what to do.
Well, you know what? I know that the kids are going to be singing in just a second, but would you do us the honor to sing a song before they get up here?
I would love to. It's
Okay.
on the Christmas album.
Okay, Shelley Logan, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Take it, guys. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so sad, so sad, so sad. I'm so glad.
Thank you, Shelley.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. We're going to see you in just a little while.
Thank you.
You got to love school teachers, don't you? Just so much energy, and think about what they do. That's special, isn't it? Where's her fans now when I'm talking about her? Right now, I'd like to introduce to you the director of the Imagine Children's Museum, Nancy Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. How about a round of applause for her? Hi, Nancy. Come on right out here. Don't worry, we won't fall off. How you doing?
Wonderful. What a privilege to be here tonight. We are just thrilled that Sanford once again asked us to come back and have our children's choir, and this year it's bigger than ever before.
You know what? It is exciting, and it's so nice that you participate every single year. You know, I was at rehearsals today, and I have to tell you that the kids are always great, but this year, it's, as we say, it's spectacular.
And they've got lots of energy, don't they?
They do have lots of energy.
You know, one of the important things, too, is we absolutely love the VOA because, you know, we serve over 183,000 people a year at the Children's Museum. And a lot of those families that come to us, they need help from time to time. Yes. And so it's wonderful to have this resource here. The other thing that's really special is for children when they're really young to start to learn how we can give even our own little special way.
I think that is so important. It's so important. And don't forget what Bill Humphrey said in the very beginning of the show, that 1 out of every 10 people actually needs the services of the VOA to get food, to be able to eat. So it looks like the kids are all ready to go. You ready to go, Shelley? All right. Nancy Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. All right, take it away, guys. It's all yours. How cute is that? Nice job, kids. You guys are fabulous. Fabulous. Standing ovation, look at that. You kids are good. I like the one guy right in the middle there with his hands in his pockets like this. Kind of looking around going, hey, this is pretty cool, isn't it? What a great job. Right now, I would like to take a second to see, does anybody, we're gonna actually talk a little bit about sort of what everybody would call a big kid. You may know who I'm talking about. His name was Mike Jordan. There's a statue of him outside the Everett Performing Arts Center. And he was a great dance teacher. Do we have anybody that ever took dance lessons from Mike Jordan out here? Applaud if you did. Yes? Well, he's no longer with us, but we would like to close out this part of the show with a little tribute to Mike Jordan, ladies and gentlemen.
Way down south in New Orleans, somewhere down near Bourbon Street, the band was swinging to the beat and the rhythm got in their feet.
Jimmy started tapping up and down. The folks caught the rhythm, gathered around. They were digging the brand new sound of tapping in New Orleans. Jump, jive, Jimmy jam. The dude is swinging, yes I am. Put on those shoes and Alakazam, dancing in New Orleans.
The band was grooving like a radio. Drummer stopped playing cause he had to go. Jimmy started tapping and kept the flow. The rhythm in New Orleans. Jump, jive, Jimmy jam. The dude is swinging, yes I am. Put on your shoes and Alakazam. We're swinging in New Orleans.
Jive, Jimmy jam. The dude is swinging, yes I am. Put on those shoes and Alakazam, dancing in New Orleans.
Jump, jive, Jimmy jam. The dude is swinging, yes I am. Put on those shoes and Alakazam. We're swinging in New Orleans.
If you wanna see a show, it ain't far that you need to go. Just look for the silver heel and toe of Jimmy in New Orleans.
Jump, jive, Jimmy jam. The dude is swinging, yes I am. Put on your shoes and Alakazam. We're swinging in New Orleans. Jump, jive, Jimmy jam. The dude is swinging, yes I am. Put on your shoes and Alakazam. With Jimmy and jumping, jive and jam. The jukebox, jelly roll, David slam. Put on your shoes and Alakazam. Swinging in New Orleans. Thank you. I have the pleasure to present for your viewing pleasure, former star of the Radio City Rockettes, close personal friend of Mike Jordan, our very own Eleanor Light.
Wasn't she great, everyone? Wonderful. Thank you so much, Eleanor. It's so great to have you. And that's our intermission, folks. Thanks so much. You've been a great audience for the first act. Please buy some CDs. We want to make our 6,000 meal deal a reality. All right? We'll see you in a few minutes.
Here we go. Hey, this is for Victoria, okay? This song's dedicated to her. She likes this one. Merry Christmas, babe. You sure do treat me nice. Merry Christmas, babe. You sure do treat me nice. Oh yeah. Gave me a beautiful Christmas. Now I feel like I'm in paradise. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Be by my side, baby. I got music on the radio. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel my vibe, baby. I got music on the radio. Oh. Now I feel like I gotta kiss you underneath the mistletoe. So give me a kiss, baby. Ooh, well, Santa's coming down the chimney about 3:30. Got all those pretty presents for my baby and for me. Merry Christmas, baby. You sure me so nice, baby. Gave me a beautiful Christmas. Now I feel like I'm in paradise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Come on. Don't you just love Christmas? How y'all doing up there? All right now. Well, so hang up that red dress, baby, and turn out the lights. 'Cause Santa's coming down the chimney tonight. Merry Christmas, baby. You sure been good to me. Now I'm all lit up. Said I'm all lit up. Said I'm all lit up. Like a Christmas tree. Yeah. Merry Christmas, baby.
Carl Kelly, everybody.
Rock the house.
Amazing.
Rock the
Yeah.
house. Look at that. Carl, look. Look at that. Unbelievable.
Wow. That was great, wasn't it?
That was exciting, wasn't it? Did
All
it make
right.
you make you feel like dancing?
It made me feel like getting some soul is what it made me feel like. But
Yeah.
I'll leave it to Carl. Anyway, I have to tell you, I just ran into somebody backstage
Mhm.
who told me that your confidence is sometimes linked to what you're wearing. So I changed my outfit
Yes,
at
you
the
did.
intermission, and I'm thinking maybe all you need is to maybe update the jacket.
What, you don't like this jacket?
Oh.
The band said
band
no.
doesn't like the jacket.
The
Anyway,
band
just
said
something
no.
to think about. It might help with the confidence. You might be able to sing. Anyway,
Look,
let's hear a little.
Wait a minute. I want you to know that I've had this jacket and I've been wearing it since I was in the 3rd grade. I'm not leaving it now.
And there we go. How about a little Santa swing?
I'm
Can
ready.
Can we, Carl, get back out here. Megan, Jimmy, Ksenia, let's have a little swing action.
Take it away, guys.
Santa's coming down tonight, bringing presents for you and I. Hitching those reindeer to his sleigh, and with the crack of the whip, he'll be flying away. Your wish will come true on Christmas Day, yeah.
To every girl and boy, his bag is full of gifts and toys. Stock your stocking with lots of fun. Better and presents for everyone. Grab your partner, gonna show you how how it's done.
Come on, let's
We go in, out, turn around, touch your nose and then point to the ground. Move your belly from side to side, clap 3 times and do a high five with the ho, ho, ho. What do you know? We're doing that Santa swing.
Let's hear it for Sweet Dancer.
Santa comes from the North Pole, place to swing and rock and roll. He'll put the music down in your feet, make you dance right out of your seat. 9 reindeer, can you name them all with me?
Oh, I can name the reindeer. There's Dasher,
Dancer,
Prancer,
Vixen,
Comet, Cupid,
Donner,
and Blitzen.
Rudolph, gonna lead the way. It's Christmas Eve and it's time to play. Hold on tight, we're about to fly away.
We go in, out, turn around, touch your nose and then point to the ground. Move your belly from side to side, clap 3 times and do a high five with the ho, ho, ho. What do you know? We're doing that Santa swing. Go in, out, turn around, touch your nose and then point to the ground. Move your belly from side to side, clap 3 times and do a high five with the ho, ho, ho. What do you know? You're doing that Santa swing with the ho, ho, ho. What do you know? You're doing that Santa swing with the ho, ho, ho. What do you know? You're doing that Santa swing.
Oh, swing it, baby.
Let's hear it for Dasha. Lovely.
Boy.
Amazing. I feel a little outdone right now. I don't think I could ever do that.
You can tell the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, does it?
That is for sure.
My goodness.
All right, well, so I understand, Brian, that are you still doing the duck tours?
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact.
That's still you.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going great. This is our 10th year.
10th year.
And
wow.
we're up to 12 ducks. And I asked earlier if anybody's ever been on a duck, and we're very, very excited about it. We're the #1 attraction in Seattle right now.
Wow, I guess I should.
No, we've been
Bow
very
down a
lucky, and
little
it's
bit.
because of people like the ones that have already taken the ducks. They tell everybody about it, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, that's how it
And
works,
we're
right?
going to give away some tickets right now.
Okay. What,
This is
raffle?
the raffle. Yeah,
All
a
right,
raffle that I
let's
was
do
telling
it.
you about. Who's got the box here?
Who
if
has,
we can
who
bring
has
that
the
out
raffle
here.
box? Is that it?
Lee, come on out here. By the way, this gentleman right here, I'm gonna embarrass you just for a second here, because you've been here for 17 years, correct?
Yeah.
17 years, and he told me earlier that he's retiring, and he said they haven't got a replacement for him because they don't have anybody who's retired who can put in 60 hours a week for no money at all. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for Lee. What a great job. Great job. All right, you want to
All
dig
right.
in there?
Yes, I will. Can my hand fit in there? Can we open this? I'm not Dasha. All right. I'm not looking. Not looking.
Okay, if it's your number,
And-
please stand right up, okay?
All right. I have 0286307.
If it's yours, just scream out.
It's kind of ripped, so do I have enough numbers? 028. I don't have enough numbers on this. It's ripped off.
Okay. Hopefully it wasn't. Oh, they got a new ticket?
Next.
Sure, I believe
All
that.
right. How about this one? 0286389.
Where?
Up there?
Stand up so we can get this over to you.
Oh,
Way up in the
very
back.
All right. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're riding the duck.
Okay, one more.
One more. All right, and we have 0286166. Anyone? Going?
Let me check my ticket.
Do you have to be here to win? Must be present to win? All right, then we need the box back.
Okay, Lee, one more time.
Lee?
You're not retired yet. Get out
Lee, I
here.
need the box. Next. All right.
We're
Give it
making 'em
another
work-
go here.
Making them work hard tonight.
0286259. 59? 59? Anyone? 59? Where are you people? Yes?
We have it?
All right.
We have it. All right.
We got a winner.
Congratulations.
All right, so where should they
Congratulations.
go to get their prizes? Is it being taken care of? Do I need
Yep.
to do anything else?
There's someone out there who's
My
running
job
over
is
to them
done?
right away.
My job is done. All right.
Okay, your job
Perfect.
is done.
All right.
Right now, I'd like to take a second to talk about Dana's latest project. It's called Yellow Blue Bus, all right? And it comes from actually the Russian words, which are Yala Blue Vas, which means I love you.
Aw, that's sweet. This is a story of Dorothy Jane, a small town dance teacher.
And actually, it takes place in the 1950s when, believe it or not, a gallon of gasoline cost 18 cents. Now, even though it was only 18 cents, people really couldn't afford to travel very much.
But Dorothy Jane did. She taught dance not only in Wenatchee, but she also traveled as far as Los Angeles and New York. So that made her very exotic to her students.
Well, her students loved it because she used to tell them stories about all of her travels and who she met, and they loved it so much they had her tell the story over and over and over again.
And she took full advantage of all this interest to win over the students who became frustrated and said, I can't.
Here we go.
You guys are here, aren't you? So oh, everybody, it's so good to have you in class again today. Come on in, we're gonna get started. Does everybody remember where we left off last week? All right, let's get in our spots. We're gonna start with that first part of the combination and just repeat that here, right there. Okay, everybody, we're gonna step to the right and step to the left. Hands on the hips and big smiles, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Step to the right, step to the left. Step to the right. I'll keep warming up. I'm gonna turn around and watch you all, so be ready with those big smiles. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm liking what I'm seeing. We'll move on in a second, but let's keep with this. Wait a minute, Dana. Olivia, what's wrong?
I don't like this. It's too hard.
Well, I know it's hard, but hard work can get you anywhere. You know, in fact, why don't I tell you a little story about hard work and the places it took me? Let me tell you where I've been, around the world and back again. No wish is too lofty, no dream is too high for me. Come on, let me take you by the hand. Come with me to distant lands. There's so much to teach you. Where should I begin? If you mean business, there's only one place to be. That's in New York. That's where it began with me. Lessons from Bojangles, he was the best. When you're in New York, don't settle for less. The lights and the traffic on 42nd Street. Central Park and the Statue of Liberty. And Broadway stood, a dream right in front of me. That's right, kids. I've been to many places. And along the way, I've learned a lot of things too. For instance, let me show you the things I've done. Designing costumes is lots of fun, and fine art painting is part of who I am. The time through the Panama Canal, now that was a trip. On a ship from New York to California, through the canal to South America. The weather was perfect, the wind at my back, but hours of sitting I couldn't relax. The next thing I knew, I was dancing across the floor. The passengers cheered and they all cried out for more. But 6 hours later, my feet were mighty sore. I've been so many places, seen so many things. To love and to dance are the reasons people sing. Do what you love, enjoy the life it brings. From only one dream you can be anything.
Tell us our story. Tell us about Wenatchee. Tell us about the movie stars.
Oh, all right. Well, that was Wenatchee in 1933. The only dance teacher in town was me. In those days, the big screens played the news. At Liberty Theater, we danced the reviews. Between each film, we danced like they never seen. I was big fish in town. In dance, I was the queen. A student of mine worked in film at age 18. She worked with Rock Hudson, Elizabeth Taylor, James Dean, and many others. Well, when I started teaching dance in Wenatchee, there were 5. But at the end of the year, there was only 1. Me. I guess the rest speaks for itself. Now, that's enough talk. There's work to do. We've got a show and it's starring you. One day you will tell me the places that you've been. But for now, hard work is where we will begin. All right, now I think we've actually worked ourselves up to a break. So take a quick drink of water, but come back and then we're going to finish this dance. All right, everybody? 5 minutes. Olivia.
Yes, ma'am.
Olivia, come here. Olivia, what's the matter?
I tried to do that number. Don't want to waste my time because I can't. I'm not like the other girls. They've got the pattern down, but I just can't. I've practiced the combination. I've done everything you said. This one is not for me. Please don't make me, 'cause you see that I just can't.
Your words sound so familiar, for these same words I said when I was a child and performance was my dread. If it were not for my teacher, I'd not be here today. Through her I found the answer. These are the words she'd say. You can do more than you ever dreamed if you just believe. The things that seem so hard become a breeze whenever you believe. Remember, every step you'd ever learned took some time before you made it through. But when you took the stage, no one even knew. You see, there really are no obstacles if you just believe. Believe that anything is possible, and then you will receive. I believe in you.
You do?
You believe in me.
Oh, yes, I do.
We'll knock the tea off Kent, 'cause yes, you can.
Your words have made me stronger. I believe that I can win. Let's do this step together again. Whenever I have you at my side, it's easy to believe. Now I know that if I really try, that yes, I can achieve.
You'll achieve, 'cause I believe in you. You believe
All right, wasn't that wonderful? That was great. You forgot your microphone.
I got my microphone. It's true.
All right, you have to
I
stand
was
close.
so excited by their performance that I just ran out here.
You know, unfortunately, Dorothy Jane's husband wasn't exactly excited about all those kids running around the hallways screaming. You know what I mean?
And on more than one occasion, this led to a difference of opinion between Dorothy and her husband that would require her to schedule an impromptu visit to her mother's place in the next town.
Right. Now, you know, at first, her husband was a little bit angry, but then he started to miss her. So he wrote her a very apologetic letter and said, please, 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 would you please come back?
Well, as he should, right?
I agree. All right, here we go. We'll go this way.
Without you, I spend my days in aimless wandering as I look to find a path to ease the pain. It starts to rain, remembering as I read through your letters and reflect when life was better. It is clear I never hear that you love me. Those words you say to others, which once were reserved for me. Where did love go? When did you throw it away?
You want me? How can I believe it when I've seen the way you've acted all these years? All the tears say I love you when you never ever said those words to me. Can't you see? Alla blue vas is forever. It means with all of your heart. It means to be one and not to be torn apart. Yellow blue vas is spoken. It's meant to be given away. You ask it of me, but you fail to see we're not the same that we used to be. I search but cannot find Yala blue vase.
We're a family. We ought to be together. No matter what the weather, you should stay. Don't turn away. Tell the boys you'll appreciate me when I'm gone. The light will dawn.
Yellow blue bus is special, but you don't know what it means. It can't repair the years that have wasted away. I keep these words for my mother. I hope that you go to stay. The things you provide just so you can hide from all the hurt that you're feeling inside. But things can never replace yellow blue bus. Yellow blue bus is unselfish. It's meant to be given away.
Let's give it a try, though we might ask why.
Without a chance, it surely will die.
Once more to hear you say,
yellow blue bus.
Well, things were pretty intense in that household, weren't they? I don't know if I want to be around there. But all kidding aside, that was really a great job of those songs. I love the new musicals and promoting them and helping them, and it's wonderful to see that new original work being done. So thank you so much, everyone. That was a great job. I'm missing Brian. Where's Brian? 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 Brian, what is going on? What did he do? What is going on here?
Jeez. All right. I just went to my office to get a sandwich.
But your office is in Seattle.
Oh, well, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Smile, it's okay.
You know, this thing between you and the producer it's really kind of gone too far. I think we need to find you some actual serious help. So, Shelley, would you come out here? This man is driving me crazy. Can you please offer me some help?
This would be good.
You know, I'm a little bit like Dorothy Jane. I'm a small town teacher.
Perfect. Well, take him away, will you? My God.
Come on, I
Teach
can
him
help
something.
you, Brian.
Bring him back
no
when he's
worries.
ready.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Okay, is Victor around here? I think we should sing some more Christmas songs. That's my idea. Few Christmas tunes. Victor, get out here. There he is. How about a couple more Christmas songs, yeah? From the album? Hey, hold on a second. How many of you bought the album? Raise your hands.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland.
In the meadow we can build a snowman
And pretend that he is Parson Brown.
He'll say,
are you married?
We'll say,
no man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kitties knock him down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets a chilling, the frolic and play the Eskimo way.
walking in a winter wonderland.
While we're
walking in a winter
wonderland. I'm with my baby and we're strolling home. Yeah.
All right, Victor, take it away. Sing my favorite, will you?
As I've been talking about all night, these arrangements that Dana put together, just beautiful, and this truly is my favorite. And we're lucky tonight to be joined by Mr. Clipper Anderson on bass. As I wander out under the stars, how Jesus the Savior did come for to die, for poor ornery people like you and like I. I wonder as I wander out under the sky. When Mary birthed Jesus, 'twas in a cow stall, with wise men and farmers and shepherds and all. But high from God's heaven a star's light did fall, and the promise of ages it then did recall. Jesus had wanted for any wee thing, a star in the sky or a bird on the wing, or all of God's angels in heaven for to sing, he surely could have it, for he was the King. I wonder, as I wander out under the sky, how Jesus the Savior did come for to die, for poor ornery people like you and like I wonder, as I wander out under the sky.
Mr.
Beautiful.
Clipper Anderson. Beautiful job.
I love that one.
You have a new dress.
Not since last time you saw me. Were you
Really?
not looking at me before?
I was changing. I didn't.
We sang a whole song together. You didn't see
It's just
what
like
I was
living with my wife. I'm like, do you have a new dress on? Wow. Did you change your hair? I had no idea. It took 3 songs for me
I
to
did get a
realize
haircut,
this.
though.
Okay, all right. Sad. But you look fabulous, so it's all right.
How about an up-tempo?
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to
town. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet.
Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see.
Somebody waits for you.
Kiss her once for me.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear,
Oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin.
Glad tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You know, that was wonderful. The most wonderful time of the year. But boy, I don't know. Wandering around in a winter wonderland, doesn't that sound a little bit cold? Andrew, what do you think? Chilly?
I like it. I even put a sweater on.
Maybe we could sing a song about something cold.
Yeah,
Let's see what we can do. Oh, yeah. This'll work. I really can't stay.
But baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has
Been hoping that you drop in.
so very nice.
I'll hold your hands. They're just like eyes.
My mother will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your
My
hurry?
father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace
So,
roar.
you know, really, I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't hurry.
Well, maybe just a half a drink
Put
more.
some music on while I
The
pour.
neighbors might think.
Baby, it's bad out there.
Say, what's in this street?
No cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew how.
Your eyes are like starlight
to
now.
break this spell.
I'll take your hat. Your hair looks swell.
I ought to say no, no, no,
Mind
sir.
if I move a little closer?
At least I'm gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense in hurting my pride?
I really can't stay.
Oh, baby, don't hold out,
Oh,
but it's cold outside.
I simply must go.
But baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Your welcome has been
I'm lucky that you dropped in.
so nice and warm.
Look out the window at that
My
storm.
sister will be suspicious.
Man, your lips look delicious.
My brother will be there at the door.
Waves upon a tropical shore.
My maid and aunt's mine. Well, it's pretty vicious.
Gosh, your lips look delicious.
Well, maybe just a half a drink more.
Never such a blizzard
I've
before.
got to go home.
Baby, you'll freeze out there.
Say, Andrew, lend me your coat.
It's up to your knees out there.
This evening has been
Your eyes are like starlight now.
so very nice.
How can you do this thing
There's
to
bound
me?
to be talk tomorrow.
Making my lifelong
At
sorrow.
least there will be plenty implied.
If you got pneumonia
But
and
I
die,
really can't stand.
you know that old alcohol,
but it's cold
Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Are you enjoying the show? Wonderful. Well, I just thought I would share one of my favorite Christmas songs with everyone tonight. Oh, Holy Night.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night. Oh, night
Thank you, Ksenia. That was beautiful. Wasn't she great, folks? Now, this next number, you'll find it's on the This Christmas Count Your Blessings album. I got a couple of funny looks when I suggested it for a Christmas album, because it's not exactly a traditional Christmas song. It's funny, it's originally from the 1954 Bing Crosby movie, White Christmas. Point of fact, Bing Crosby happens to be my great uncle, twice removed. A small relation, but a blood relation nonetheless. And I love songs with a spiritual meaning, and this song has deep personal meaning to me, and I hope it will to all of you. I'd like to dedicate this song to all the kids here tonight, and especially to my grandmother, who could make it tonight. Love you, Grandma. So I hope you enjoy it. When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about a nursery and I picture curly heads, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings.
Thank you, Jimmy. That was wonderful. Such a pretty song. So you have a wonderful voice. That was gorgeous. So here I am missing Brian again. Every time I come out, he seems to forget to come out with me. Brian, please, you leave me hanging. Oh. Oh, look at that. Uh-huh. Something's happened to you, young man. And something happened to your walk that I'm not sure about. Does this
What do you
mean,
think?
Does this mean you're going to sing? Is that what this change of costume is for?
I gotta tell you, Shelley has worked with me. She has got me to
Magic.
eliminate the T from can't. And I am gonna knock it out of the park tonight. Are you ready for that?
You know what?
Are you ready?
Take it away.
Check it out. Come on.
All right, first things first, though. I see some red dresses, which means...
Yes. Oh, speaking of Shelley,
Yes.
you know, didn't she do a great job earlier? Didn't she?
Beautiful voice. She's
Fabulous
wonderful.
voice. And a music teacher. Well, let's see how good she is as an artistic director.
And this time, the kids are going to be accompanied by, the young ladies, excuse me, are going to be accompanied by Connie Sims. And ladies, you want to tell us about your achievements in Chicago briefly?
Yes, we competed in a Heritage Festival, which is in Chicago, which is fun. And we competed in jazz and choir and classical.
Great, and, oh, that was really loud. You must have turned it up for them. I'm loud. And do you want to tell us what kind of awards you won?
Yeah, we went to a banquet later that night, and we earned 2 gold medals in both divisions that we entered in. So
that's amazing. Congratulations, ladies. That's really quite an achievement. And Chicago is a wonderful city. Fun trip, huh? All right, we'll take it away, all right? so much.
How about that?
I can see why they won those 2 awards, can't you? Pretty great.
You guys are great.
All right, well, this brings us to the moment of truth, Brian.
Yeah, you know what?
Are you ready for this?
They go with my outfit.
They do go with your outfit.
What do you mean the moment of truth?
Well, aren't you going to sing in this next song? Isn't that the idea?
Well, okay. You know what? I was feeling really confident just a little while ago. It's starting to get a little shaky, I gotta tell you.
I like to knock it down a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll be here. We'll be here for you.
Okay, on with the show.
All right.
On with the show. On with the show. This way. Sorry.
This way?
This, I think so.
All right.
Hit it, Dana.
Hit it, Dana.
So you want to join the party? Well, what did you bring? We got folks that play the guitar and some like to sing. If you like to salsa and rumba too, then come join the party. We're waiting for you.
Vengan conmigo a la fiesta. No tengo tiempo para una siesta. Hay alegría y mucha comida. Vengan conmigo, come with me.
It's time to party now. Hey, ¿qué pasó, señores and señoritas? Let's gather around so that everyone can see us. We're going to limbo. How low can you go? They say Latinos can limbo down to the floor. Well,
vengan conmigo a la fiesta. No tengo tiempo para una siesta. Hay alegría y mucha comida. Vengan conmigo, come with me.
Okay, here we go, here we go.
Go for it.
Everybody now.
All right, Victor. Oh, it's your moment.
The moment is near. Come on, Brian. Come on. This is your time.
Let's hear for Brian, everyone.
There you go. It's motivation.
What do you mean?
Come on, sing it.
Come on.
Vegan conmigo, come with me.
Play calypso, cumbia, or mambo. They have one thing in common, and that is the beat. If you had timbales, bongos, and shakers, now you have the rhythm. Come party with me, everybody.
Vengan conmigo a la fiesta. No tengo tiempo para una siesta. Hay alegría y mucha comida. Vengan conmigo, come with me.
One more time, everybody now.
Vengan conmigo a la fiesta. No tengo tiempo para una siesta. Hay alegría y mucha comida. Vengan conmigo, come with me. Vengan conmigo, come with me. Vengan conmigo, come with me.
All right, everyone.
All right. Aren't they great? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to just take 1 second to say thank you so much for being here tonight. You have been a fabulous audience, and I mean that sincerely. Give yourself a round of applause. And I would also like to take a second, before we wrap things up here, I'd like to take a second to thank all of the Volunteers of America, also all of the sponsors here tonight who were, without them, this could not have happened. And of course, a very special thanks to the producer of the show, Dr. Sanford Wright, ladies and gentlemen. Stand up, Sanford. Stand up. Great job, Sanford. And I want all of you just to take a minute and think about, say a prayer for all of our men and women that are fighting in the armed services, that are all over the world right now, especially those that are in harm's way. You know, if it wasn't for their sacrifice, we all wouldn't have the freedom to be here tonight and to live our lives the way we choose to. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless America.
As the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful to a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above.
From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand right beside her and guide
Lord, please guide her through the night with the light from above.
From the mountains to the prairie to the ocean white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
God bless America, land
You have been a magnificent audience. Absolutely fabulous. Don't forget, we're almost at our goal. If you have not bought a CD, please do it. If you would like to have your CD signed, the cast is going to stay right here, and they will sign them for you. Thank you again, all of you, for your generosity. Please drive carefully on the way home. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Take a bow, everybody. Great job.